These ones are really up there, so I'm going to call them the stoner nerds. So I'm just chilling at the park, doing my thing, doing some handstands. No one's there, as usual. It's just me on a Wednesday, Thursday afternoon. And along come these two guys, and they come into the basketball court right next to it. And immediately I'm like, oh, they're going to play some basketball. They've got a basketball with them. No, they go right into the corner near me, and you can sit anywhere there, but they gravitate
right
towards the corner, and they start lighting up some joints, having a smoke. I was like, sort of coming towards my exercise area, but it's not too bad. Like, I'm not coughing and spluttering and whatnot. But to describe them, I would say a ginger John Lennon and generic chubby curly head.
Okay.
So they were both probably... let's just say early to mid-20s.
Okay.
And so they arrive. They started to smoke and eat Cheetos in the corner. That's kind of a stoner
pretty
nerd thing
typical,
to do.
yep.
The ginger John Lennon had... So you know how I wore my sort of Mark Twain straw hat for a couple of videos? He had a proper straw hat and wasn't wearing it ironically like I was. It was more like, yeah.
It was like this is my outfit.
This is my headwear. So they proceeded to do that. So they start eating Cheetos and then they smoke. Then they started smoking the Cheetos. So
what?
One dude was lighting the Cheetos on fire and then trying to smoke it. And then eating the smoked Cheeto, even though it just burned. And the Cheetos themselves, they actually burn. It was like,
what?
The flame was coming off of the Cheetos. So people, if you're ever in an emergency and you got a bag of Cheetos, you need some fire. You
burn them up. Burn them up and burn the leaves.
You're dying of hypothermia. Burn up your
burn the Cheetos and put them in your
Cheetos. He then asked his friend, hey, try this burnt Cheeto. And the friend's like, nah, I'm all good. A minute later, hey man, you really need to try this burnt Cheeto. Hands it to him. The guy throws it behind him. A couple of minutes pass by. Man, these burnt Cheetos, dude. And he did it probably like 5 times. And his friend every time just said the same thing. No, I don't want to.
I'm not going to try it, no.
Fucking stoners, man. Bloody stoners. I want to ask you, have you, so, I would say our group isn't really, and never got into the stoner community.
No.
Yeah, I would say of our friends, probably most of them have not even tried weed at all, or marijuana, or the hash, or the ganj, whatever you want to call it. And I've seen this in some people, though, is they get really obsessed with smoke, and blowing the smoke out of their mouths. Man, check this out. Just watching them going like, how is this interesting to you? They'll blow smoke out of their mouth.
How baked without that point?
I think they were like, yeah, dude. I think they must have been like already at a good level, and then they were topping it up by being in the basketball court.
Yeah, okay. With some Cheetos.
Yeah, with some Cheetos. With some fireball Cheetos. Just doing what they want. So then they brought the B-balls out. Okay, they're actually going to do something. They're going to play. Maybe I judged them wrong. They're not, because stoner nerds, you wouldn't expect them to play B-ball. We'll see what happens.
What do they do?
Well, one of them, so bloody Ginger John
John Lennon.
Ginger John Lennon, Mark Twain, Tom Sawyer. He, of course, he's like Tom Sawyer and Mark Twain. He's going barefoot. So he's playing basketball. They start doing a bit of one-on-one, and then they rope in these 2 other kids who are there, 2-on-2 now. Within 2 minutes, I just hear this, yeah! And what he has done is he wasn't even getting the ball. He was going to get another smoke or a drink from his Gatorade or whatever.
Yeah.
And he somehow kicked his foot into the ground and tore off a piece of skin like 4 layers deep. I could see it from 10 meters away. It was like a 20-cent coin. This white 20-cent coin sitting on the ground. And he's like, oh, shit, oh. Gets out of smoke, starts smoking, dollar pain away. And needless to say, he is out of the game. And the other ginger curly, the ginger, generic chubby kid, he's like full of talk, man. He's talking to these 2 other, I would say kids, so these were like teenagers. He's like, I'll take you on. Man, he was just like you playing basketball. I didn't see a single shot go in the entire time. He was just shooting. He was using his bulk magnificently. I will say that.
He was protecting the ball.
He was still good. Probably a bit of traveling, but giving his best.
Yeah, he's had plenty of Cheetos. This guy having a Cheetos, right? Yeah, he's had lots of smoking Cheetos, man. He's probably on another. He was like, oh man, I want Mars.
That would be his basketball name, Smoking Cheeto. Anyway, so just watching, like, it was just entertaining watching these two as I'm
trying to work out.
As I'm working out, it's like I could go on Instagram, but I've got like a show here. These guys, they probably deserve their own show.